which no new substance is being formed, that is termed as physical change. For example, we'll take the same example. If we have paper or if we have wood, if we cut the wood, then it is an example of physical change. Why it is so? Because on cutting the wood, before it is wood and after cutting it is also wood. It means the chemical composition does not changes. Then this is an example of physical change. But if we burn the wood, what is produced? It will no longer as wood, it will become ashes. It means a new thing is formed. This is an example of chemical change. To the next, let us take another example. If we have ice, when we melt it, on melting, the chemical composition is remain as such. It means in the form of ice, its chemical content is H2O, and in the form of liquid water, its chemical content is H2O. It means, but the change has occurred. It means the ice is converted into liquid. It means the its state has been changes. It means if during a change, the chemical composition remains same as in case of ice and water, it is a type of physical change. Clear? To the next one, if we burn a paper, it will no longer remain as having same chemical composition as paper. It will turn into ashes, which has a new chemical composition. It is an example of physical change. To the next, the property which we observe during a chemical change, such as if we are going to burn, it is an example of chemical change. By burning, we know the combustibility of a substance. It means whether a substance is combustible or not, it is its chemical property. Next, on melting ice into liquid, it is an example of physical change. And what we observe there, we observe a property that is known as physical property, and that is melting point. To the next, when we boil liquid water, it goes into vapor state. It means the composition of liquid water is same to that of vapor state. It means it is an example of physical change. What we observe property here, that is boiling point. It means a change in which no new substance are formed, that is a physical change, and the property which we observe during the physical change is termed as physical property. To the next, if during a change a new substance is being formed and the property which we observe during a chemical change is termed as chemical property. Let us write it. Chemical property, it means a change in which new substance is being formed. If during a change in which new substance is being formed, it is termed as chemical change. And the property which we observe during chemical change is chemical property. For example, what we have, for example, combustibility, The next one, acidity, basicity. These are the example of chemical property. To the next one, we will discuss the physical property. We have already discussed a change in which no new substance is being formed. That is termed as, if during a change no new substance is being formed, it is termed as physical change. Physical change. Clear? For example, and the property which we observe during physical change is physical property. For example, melting point, boiling point, color, order, density, pH. Clear? To the next, don't confuse it with reversible and irreversible changes. It means the chemical change and the physical change is quite different from reversible and irreversible. Let us discuss them too also. Reversible change, if we have a rubber band, when we stretch it on application of force, if we have rubber band, when we stretch it on application of force, and when force is removed, then it regains its original shape. It means on application of force, a change has occurred, but on removal of force, it regains its original shape or the position. That type of change is termed as reversible change. Clear? To the next, irreversible change. If we have a glass and when we break it, it cannot be reverted back. Though we remove the forces, it cannot be reverted back to its original state. That is a type of irreversible changes. That is quite different from physical and chemical changes. Let us understand it. If we break the glass, then it is irreversible. But before it was glass and after it was glass. It means it is a type of physical change. It is also a type of irreversible change. But on stretching the rubber, before it was rubber and after stretching it was rubber, it means the chemical composition remains same. It means it is also a type of physical change, and that is reversible. Clear? It means need not to confuse reversible, irreversible, temporary, permanent, physical and chemical changes. Clear?